They look at you, not like others do. But why? That gaze, sharp, searching, like a silent question you've never learned to answer. It cuts deeper than words, a quiet judgment, or maybe a secret test. You felt it, that weight behind their eyes, the space between curiosity and doubt. It's a look reserved for those who stand at the edge, the invisible man, the ones left unseen. Not because they lack something, but because they hide too much. Right now there's a door, a moment, a chance to cross from silence to power. Few will ever take it. Even fewer will know what hits them when they do. This isn't for everyone. It's for the ones who hunger, the ones who refuse to be ghost. Before you scroll away, like you always do, remember, this is the moment that changes the way they see you. Hit like if you feel it, and stay, because what comes next will make you never look back. She looks at you, not just a glance, something heavier, a silence that speaks louder than words. That first look isn't random. It's a question thrown in the air, waiting for an answer you've never had the courage to give. You feel it deep in your chest. That weight. The kind of weight that pins you down, makes your throat tighten, your hands shake just a little. This gaze is not about attraction yet. It's a test, a search for something lost, something real. She's scanning the space between who you are and who you pretend to be. And in that moment, your truth stands naked. No filter, no excuses. You freeze. You look away. You pretend it didn't happen. But she saw it all. The flicker of doubt, the shadow of fear. She saw the man who wants to be more, but doesn't know how to step into the light. The irony is she's not looking for perfection. She's looking for presence. Presence is rare. It's silent. It doesn't scream for attention. It commands it. It's the calm inside the storm. The stillness that makes everything else fade away. And here's the cruel truth. Most men don't have it. Not because they're weak, but because they've never been shown how to own their space. How to hold themselves steady when everything inside screams to run. But she can see it. The possibility. The spark beneath the surface waiting for a chance to ignite. That's why she looks the way she does. Not judgment, not disdain, but a challenge. A test only a few can pass. If you've ever felt that look burn through your skin, then you know this moment matters. This is the fork in the road where everything shifts, where you either step forward or disappear into the background again. If this hits close to home, hit that like button now, because you're not alone in this. And what happens when you start holding that presence? When you stop shrinking and begin to fill the room. That's where the real story begins. Stay with me. The next part will change everything. You walk into the room, but do you really arrive? Or do you slip in like a shadow, unnoticed, unsure, hesitant? Your body speaks before your mouth. It tells her stories you don't even realize you're telling. Your shoulders slump, folding inward like you're trying to disappear. Your eyes dart, avoiding contact, carrying the weight of every rejection you've ever swallowed. Your hands fidget, nervous messengers betraying your silence. She sees all of it. No words needed. She reads your posture like a map, tracing every line back to the fear you carry. Fear of being seen, fear of being judged, fear of being left behind. It's a language few men understand because we're taught to hide, to bury the doubt deep beneath a mask of forced confidence. But the body can't lie. It's the truth in motion. And the truth is this. You're shrinking, not just physically, mentally. You're shrinking from your own potential, from the man you're meant to be, and she feels it. In the way her gaze lingers just a little longer. In the way her lips purse, like she's holding back a question she wants to ask. She's drawn to confidence that doesn't scream, that doesn't demand, but the kind that quietly fills the space around it. Calm, unshakable, real. It's magnetic, and it's missing in most places you go. Because real confidence isn't about showing off. It's about owning your story. Flaws, scars, silence included. It's about standing tall when everything inside feels like crumbling. Right now, your body's either a fortress or a cage, and she's watching, waiting to see which one you choose to build. If you've ever caught yourself hiding in your own skin, fighting against the urge to fold, then this moment is for you. Take a breath. Feel the weight of your own presence. This is the beginning. If you felt this before, hit like. Let me know you're here. Because soon, we dive deeper. He talks too much. Words spill like a flood. Desperate, loud, trying to fill the emptiness inside. But she's not listening, not really. Because what she wants to feel can't be spoken into existence. It lives in silence, in the space between sentences, in the weight of a gaze held just long enough to stir something raw. The man she notices doesn't explain himself. He doesn't prove his worth with stories or excuses. He lets his eyes speak. They carry the storms he's faced, the battles won and lost. They hold a calm that only comes from knowing himself, flaws and all. There's mystery there, a quiet force she can't ignore. Because mystery isn't about hiding, it's about depth. It's about being so real, so fully present, that she feels challenged to keep up. Most men are open books, pages fluttering in the wind, easy to read, easy to forget. But the rare man, he's a locked door. And she wants the key, but he never hands it over too soon. He lets her wonder, let her chase. Because the chase isn't about control, it's about respect. It's about value, it's about proving to herself over and over that he's worth the wait. If you've ever felt the urge to explain too much, to fill every silence with words, know this: less is more, less talking, more being, more holding space, more letting her see the man behind the noise. If this hit home, hit like, because the hardest part is learning to be still, to trust the silence, and to let the story unfold naturally. You're closer than you think, and what comes next will change everything. You've walked through shadows tonight, felt the weight of silence, the power in presence, the strength in mystery. This journey isn't easy, but nothing worth becoming ever is. If you felt something shift inside, if you're ready to step out of the background and into your own story, hit like, subscribe. Because here, you don't just watch, you transform. And the next videos, they're waiting to pull you deeper. Don't turn away now. The man you're meant to be is just ahead. I'll see you there.